In ancient Rome, the arena was never merely an arena. It was a stage for honor, for violence, and for politics. Today's story follows one gladiator, one choice that reshaped dozens of lives. Stay with me. I'll show you how one man's choice changed the rules of the game. He was bought, trained, and named within the walls of a ludus, a gladiator school that served wealthy patrons. The school smelled of sweat and leather. Mornings began with drills, evenings with bruises. Our man, call him Marcus Valens, learned to move like a machine in iron. The heavy helmet with its rounded crest, the short curved sword, the large shield. A secutor's job was blunt, decisive, to engage a retiarius or cut through a pack of wild beasts if need be. Marcus was good, not just strong, but precise. He won his first public match, and then another. His name spread among the spectators because he fought with a steady rhythm, because he spared opponents who begged, because he moved with a strange dignity under iron. The lanista paraded him to patrons' houses, and the townsfolk began to cheer his name. Fame brought favors, a better cell in the school, better rations, visits from merchants, a gift of a cloak on a festival day. In Rome, games were a language. Senators and magistrates used them to show largesse and to be seen. Giving the games could buy votes, sway neighborhoods, or shame rivals. The amphitheatre was as much political theater as it was a bloody spectacle. One senator, ambitious, with more enemies than friends, saw Marcus as a tool. He promised the lanista honor and coin if Marcus were placed in a headline match at the festival. The senator's rival, a popular young noble, was to be humiliated and politically weakened. The senator would bask in the glory of protecting the people by arranging a dramatic contest. The lanista, hungry for favor, agreed. What followed was not just scheduling, it was engineering. On the day of the festival, the amphitheater roared like a storm. The stands were packed, the magistrate's box draped in purple. Marcus entered, heart like an anvil. The rival champion, a man the crowd adored, stepped in. The blade that should have been sharp was broken before the match. The armor straps had been tampered with, or perhaps the opponent's sandals were sabotaged. Whatever the method, the fight ended in a terrible accident. The rival fell and did not rise. The crowd gasped. The senator feigned grief. The laude, the songs of mourning, rose, and so did the senator's praise for Marcus's courage. Marcus learned the truth later that night. A fellow slave, a scribe who had been bribed, came to him with trembling words. They did it. They planned the accident to make you the hero. The coins for silence, the whispered orders, and the scent of oil and wine. Marcus felt the arena close on him in a new way. He was not a hero. He was a chess piece. The lanista's gifts felt like shackles. He had choices. He could stay silent, keep the cloak, the better cell, the whispers of favor, enjoy a measure of comfort while the Senate praised his fortune. Or he could speak, reveal the plot before the people, before the arena that made him. Speak, and he would likely die. Stay silent, and he would live. Marcus remembered how the rival had smiled at children in the market, how the crowd had once lifted him like a god. There is a moment, a breath, where a man measures not only his life, but what his life will mean. He chose truth, not with a speech crafted for glory, but with a simple act. During the next public show, when the senator was present and the crowd ripe for spectacle, Marcus refused to continue the arranged farce. He spoke loudly enough for every tear to hear. This was not a contest. He did not fall by fate. The crowd fell completely silent. The lanista scrambled for excuses. The crowd smelled betrayal. The state could not allow such exposure, for reasons of order or to protect a powerful man. The authorities condemned Marcus. The sentence was swift. In the sand where he had once won applause, he now faced death. But death has strange properties. It can erase a man, and it can fix him in the minds of people as something larger. As Marcus fell, the crowd did not throw up the usual cries. Instead, many wept. His death became a mirror. It showed the people what they had cheered. The games, for a while, looked different in their eyes. This is a reconstruction, a story built on historical facts. We know politicians used the games to curry favor, that lanista schools existed, and that the spectacle shaped Roman life. The precise tale of Marcus is a plausible dramatization, not a recorded chronicle. Marcus did not survive, but his choice to trade safety for truth left a footprint. For the city that once clamored for blood, his death became a seed of doubt. And once doubt takes root, even the loudest cheers lose some of their power.